Aloha and welcome to Module 6 of your Leading Edge certification. Sit back and relax as we fly into this week's topic, online assessment and evaluation. This module digs into similarities and differences between online, blended, and face-to-face assessment strategies, along with tools that can be used for delivering effective formative and summative assessments. This past week, we took a close look at online accessibility, and the discussion board was swimming with a series of meaningful, reflective posts regarding captioning, compliance, disabilities, document and website headings, and other key design principles. The team is looking forward to watching the videos created for 5.2. So let's discuss Module 6. As always, the textbook holds the key to the content for this area. It is important to read the content for the module prior to diving into the other assignments, as it provides a rich background that will become essential for discussion and reflection. In Module 6.1, we have a focused discussion in which you will identify a Web 2.0 tool that will you use as a formative assessment to evaluate student learning. In 6.2, a portfolio assignment for which you will develop a comprehensive assessment plan for a relevant unit in a course you may teach online or blended. You might want to use at least one of the Web 2.0 tools you identified in the Pedagogy module, Module 3. There is a sample created for you on page 9 in the textbook as a clickable link titled Sample Assessment Plan. But it's pretty basic. Of course, we have no doubt that this group will exceed the sample and demonstrate a multitude of creative ways in which to complete this assignment. In the 6.3 reflection, you will think about how you will implement formative and summative assessments in the online and blended environments, and some of the factors that you will need to consider as you move forward. Let's take a closer look at Module 6 Student Resource page, which of course can be found directly underneath the Module 6 Assessment and Evaluation. We'll start you off with a link to the full text of Tuttle's article, Formative Assessment Responding to Students. This week there is not a high flyer assignment, as 6.2 is pretty challenging and will keep you busy. Of course, we have a link to the course Scoop It, where we are sharing tons of resources for you. And we have a fun actual helicopter, flight over Module 6, courtesy of Dr. Emil Ahangarzadeh. Here's also a video with a bit more detail as far as assignment 6.2 goes, with a nice video. And speaking of 6.2, we have some really nice examples for you as well. One is a 6th grade science unit that utilizes multiple pages and multiple content blocks to give you an idea of what it could look like. Also, Jeff Heil created one for the higher ed that utilizes the National Education Technology Standards that primarily utilizes Google Docs for the content of the assessment, and then uses a second page for the student resources. You have a couple of different ways in which you might build your assignment. Feel free to utilize the student resource page early and often this week, as you will be busy. This module is packed with items to learn, think about, and apply throughout the week. It will be very important, especially this week, to plan your schedule accordingly so you will have time to complete all the tasks to the rubric specifications on time. Enjoy your week, plan wisely, and let us know how we can support you. See you online.